Minecraft has always been about creativity, just placing blocks and turning them into something bigger. Something that actually feels like it belongs in the world. And I think that's why so many of us started playing in the first place. It was fun, but somewhere along the way that started to change. Because now, a lot of the time, you're still building, but it's not for the same reason. You build a storage room, not because you want one, but because you need it for everything else. You build a farm, not because it's interesting, but because it makes the next thing faster. And everything you make just leads into something else. And you're not really building a world anymore for the experience, but you're building it for progression. And the weird part is, nothing feels wrong about this at first. You've got better gear, you've got more resources to build bigger, but at the same time, something starts to feel off. Like you've got everything you need, but no real reason to be there. You ever notice how you don't really want to stay anywhere anymore? Like you'll finish something and almost immediately you'll move on to the next thing. You'll build it and maybe use it for a second, but then you're gone. And it's not even on purpose, it just kind of happens. Because there's always something else that you're working towards. More resources, better gear, a bigger project. So you're constantly moving forward, but never really settling into anything that you've already made. And when you look back at your world, it's not that there's nothing there, it's that none of it feels like a place that you'd actually want to be, because it's just steps that you made to progress, one thing leading to the next over and over and over again. And that's where it all starts to break, because when everything is built for progress, nothing ever feels finished, and if nothing feels finished, it's really hard for anything to feel meaningful. And I think that's the part that no one really talks about. It's not that your world is missing things or it doesn't have something specific, it's that you're not really experiencing any of it. You're always thinking about what's next. So even when you build something cool, you don't really sit there and take it in. You don't want to walk through it, you don't want to spend time in it, you just move on. And over time, your world starts to feel less like a place that you'd like to visit and more like a series of checkpoints. Just things that you pass through on the way to something else. And that's why it starts to feel empty, even when it's full of builds. Because none of it was actually made to be experienced, and it was all made to get you somewhere. And once you're there, there's nothing left to connect to. I guess all things being said, just do what you want to do in your world and how you enjoy it. If that's building farms to kind of automate everything, then do that. But do it because you enjoy it and for the experience. Don't do it to progress in the world or to just advance yourself. At the end of the day, this game is meant to be enjoyed, and that's what we should strive to do. So keep playing. Keep striving to be better and learn more in the world, but just enjoy it. Enjoy the slow game, enjoy the fast game. Enjoy the manual labor of getting items, and enjoy the automation of redstone. I would also say for you builders out there, give yourself a reason to make a building. Maybe it's not necessarily just building a building just to have something there, but actually put a reason inside of it. You don't have to have everything in your world in one spot all together. You can spread it out. That's the joy of building different structures in your world. So even if it's something as simple as just storing bones or bone meal in one building, do that. Build a whole building for that one reason. But give it a reason. Give yourself a reason to go into these places. Give yourself a reason to experience what you've done in the world, and give yourself a reason to enjoy it. And for redstoners, make your contraptions actually work in the world instead of just building new contraptions. You know, there can always be new doors that you build and new weird lighting structures that you build, and implement those into your builds. Make a new way of getting around easier. and just enjoy the time doing it. If you're getting frustrated with something, just take a break and then come back later. So, it's not really about building more or even building better. It's about why you're building in the first place. Because the moment you stop thinking about what something gives you and start thinking about what it feels like to be there, everything changes. You'll start slowing down a little. You'll start making things you actually want to walk through, not just use once and forget about. It'll be places that feel like they belong in your world and not just things that, help you move past it. And when that shift happens, your world doesn't feel like something you're progressing through anymore, and it starts to feel like somewhere that you actually want to stay. And I think that's what Minecraft was always supposed to be. Not something you finish, but something that you exist in.